Welcome to the September Project, otherwise known as the Haunted Stitcher.
Good morning, good morning. Today is 9/11 for me, yesterday for you. It's 24 years ago, which is crazy. And yesterday was not a good day here in the United States at all. And I can't even think about it. It was horrible. It was awful in so many ways. So we're just going to play with art supplies like we do. We come here in the morning to get away from it all, and we're staying here today. So today, I love how this turned out. Isn't it amazing how many prints are on the inside of an envelope? A lot of different ones. This is like unbelievable. Dina Wakely, I'm coming for your ledger journal. I am loving how this turns out. Oh, you know what? I need to do another one of these. I don't want this today, I don't think. Okay, so theoretically I have 1, 2, I might split these two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more days, okay. I think I'm going to take this off. I think I'm going to split it. I'm going to take it off and put it down here. How about that? We'll worry about it tomorrow. And I don't worry about having some kind of like tails of paper around because, although my book is falling apart, because it gets covered up with other paper. But this book is falling apart. I have learned to make my cut lines between pages like this wider than I think I need them to be. Because once they get goop on them and assuming things might hang over the edge and all, it just kind of, here's another page that's falling apart. It just kind of makes for, don't listen to the husband talking to the dog. It makes for, stronger. Okay, where does this one go? I don't know where this one goes. Okay, we're going to leave it like that. So today we're just working with a half page. However, if you'll notice, I have all this scrappy stuff that I can't throw away. Little pieces of this and that, and little tiny bits of envelope. A lot of shredded burlap. This paper. I think today's going to be called the cleanup day. There's paper over here. There's pieces of bark. There's little circles of stuff. And I have this whole tub over here of paper. So I think I'm just going to do some kind of scrappy. All right, let me just go through the scraps and see what's good and what's not good. That's laying right here. Anything that's just plain white, I'm throwing away. Even though I could probably do something with it, but really and truly, Beth, you have other paper here. Okay. The burlap scraps, not sure. And this is about done too. In fact, you know what? Oh. I think I'm going to take this down. I do have a Tim Holtz mat under here. But, I mean, that could turn into something. And if I don't like that side, I have this side. Over to the big pile. So, let's see here. Oh, and I got scraps of thread. I have other scraps over here. All right, let's see what this all turns into just for kicks and giggles right now. It's not necessarily going to stay like this. phone's making funky noises. Okay. The iPhone 17 came out yesterday. I'm sure the regular ones are $1,000, which is insane. But, you know, poor whoever the guy is that runs Apple now. They got to get their sucking up money from somewhere. Ooh. Okay. Oh, we got a little bit of this. Oh, here's a good piece right there. We have some cardstock we could play with. Got a little bit of texture. Don't listen to the dog. Oh, here's some black trim. That's white. That can be thrown away. Yep. Oh, we got some washi paper. And then the frames that I already made. There's a little bit of blue. There's another inside of another envelope. Oh, here's another piece. Oh, here's another piece. And then an envelope, peek through that we might, oh, here's some more tape. Lord have mercy. Oh, here's more tape. And I have these yellow things. I still don't know what to do with them. I used the paper for the yellow things on this one that I was going to put them on at one point. Okay, let's just see where this takes me. I'm going to get a piece of scrap and put that down on scrap. Oh, what's our words for today? Let's see. Okay, I think the words are soon strange things begin to happen. It wasn't strange enough that the sewing machine was sewing by itself. Okay, we're going to use the back of this. This was the old words. All right, let's just see if that much works. That could even be used. Okay. Maybe almost a whole inch off. Okay, that's pretty good. Don't you run away. All right. We could even use this part right here. Oh, I don't have my sweater on. It's definitely gotten cooler here, but by the middle of the day, it's back up into the low 80s, mid 80s. But there's no humidity, which is nice. All right, I'm going to start off with big pieces in dark. And rip them. This is kind of like a puzzle. Will it turn into anything? I don't know. Like those dogs on the internet. What's wrong? I don't know. That's what you have to watch when the world goes sour. Ooh, one of you doesn't even have internet. I may not have it for a week or two. Yikes. Okay, this is a big piece. But I don't know. I kind of like an all neutral background and then see what happens with some bright stuff. Or maybe even like these. Huh. I might start gluing this down. going to tack some of this down and see what it comes up with. Or we can color it with Neocolor IIs or whatever. This is crooked. Does that matter? I don't know. Will any of this show? I don't know. Does it matter? Nope. It's all intuitive, sort of. Now that's a pretty tiny piece to be putting already down there, so that could come back to not show up at all. Okay, here's this one. All right, here's a blue. I think I'm going to punch something out of here. This is called making paper. Okay, I could put a little, I love this green though. This is texture, painted texture paste. Part of it's torn, part of it's straight. I don't know if I care. Try not to think hard about it. Okay, I still have quite a few pieces here. I kind of love the orange here. And even though we're not doing Halloween per se, because we don't want to mess up our head any worse than it already is, I might, and I can just kind of tip the words off a little bit. Oh, that's too close to that one. Okay, hold on. Sorry, you go over here. Oh, I want this Chinese letter. Or Asian letter. I'm not sure which part of Asia it's from. Or if it's Robin McClendon, which I think it is, it's made up language. Okay. Here's a really skinny one. Well, I still have pieces left, but maybe I make another piece. The lady that works with my husband, her son is a senior, and they are allowed to paint their parking spots. We didn't have anything like that when I was in school. We did have a lot of people that had cars, but not me. I didn't learn how to drive till I was finished with high school. But mainly because we had a good bus system, safe bus system. All right, let's see. And they could do whatever they wanted to it as long as it wasn't vulgar. And he is a big, huge music person. And he painted Jerry Garcia. Well, him and his mom, this lady, they painted Jerry Garcia on his, like, from the waist up on his parking spot. It's like, and we got a picture of it. It's like, holy mackerel, that is cool. And he has an SUV, so really and truly it's covered up during the day. He has her older car. Okay, we still got a few pieces left here. But it's really cool. I'm like, yes, ooh, I'm going to use this. Jerry Garcia. I'm not crazy about their music, but I did like their story and where they were from, because it's from where I'm from, where I grew up. And Bob Weir, is he guitar? I think he's guitar. He was right down the road, practically 10 minutes from my house. Or actually, where he lives now. He's somewhere in Mill Valley or San Anselmo, one of the two. Somewhere down there. Tiburon. No, not Tiburon. I think he's more up in Mill Valley and Mount Tamalpais area. It looks like. I saw a documentary on him one time, and he's in his Birkenstocks. Okay, I really like that. See how easy this is? And you clean your desk off at the same time. Okay, I don't know how I'm going to glue all this down. Let's see if I can't lift some of this off strategically, so I won't forget where it's at, because I kind of like it where it's at. Yeah, I'm not a huge Rolling Stones, not Rolling Stones, wrong country. Grateful Dead person, although I do know they have a huge following. My husband's brother, my brother-in-law, was in the commercial insurance business, and he was an a claims person, the people you don't like. Though he was pretty fair, I think, as fair as he could be by guidelines. But he had the estate, or whoever runs Jerry Garcia's stuff. They had like 5 or 6 restaurants. It may have been a chain that were using his image and like words from his songs on the walls in their restaurant. The estate sued. Okay, I think I like that. I mean, this is kind of like a semi like a cluster and semi not. But I like this. If you're part of that company that owned that restaurant, I don't even know what it was. I think it was more in the north somewhere. This was a nationwide company. Not nationwide, but a nationwide company. Okay, here's another blue one. I think I might put a little bit right there. But he had to go to a bunch of these restaurants to get proof. And he could have sent somebody else, but he did it. Okay, I think I'm going to put another one. This has turned out very geometrical because of some of the paper I used underneath, which is kind of cool, I think. Hold on, I want to tear this. Actually, it's not glued. That's kind of cool. Meditative, therapeutic, the whole shebang. But now let's add. Should we add some orange since we have this? Let's see. I think I have 2 shades of orange here. And I need to put this on here. Don't forget, Beth. All this frayed stuff. Hey, I wonder if I could like put it around on the border. Maybe. How am I going to keep it down? Sew it? Huh. Let's see here. We're going to try. We may take it out, but no, it's going to be too delicate because it's going to get on the edge and it's going to be fighting against other pages and stuff. Maybe at the end. We haven't completely changed. Oh, here's another piece of paper. Oh. Oh, it's got gold and green on it. Okay. Oh, it should go on here. Squirrel. We saw 6 deer yesterday. I didn't go this morning because I ran an errand quick, early. Okay, let's see here. We're going to put sections of color. Kind of responding to some of the lines that the paper has made by being there already. I don't think I have, oh yeah, there is yellow. And I'm kind of going over the edges of some of these papers to the next paper layer down because it kind of brings it all together then, theoretically. That's what the pros say. Okay. There's a crow fight outside. I can hear them. Huh! I don't even think I'm going to get it wet because I like the depth of color like it is. There's a little bit of blue. Maybe a little bit of that Prussian blue. This I might want to get wet because it just looks stunning when it's wet. Where should I put? Just in little tiny places. Can't even hardly tell it's there. I have burlap fuzz everywhere. I'm going to put a little bit of this olive because there's a little bit of green in places too. And this is covered in burlap fuzz. Squeaky table is on point today. Just a little bit. Should I smear it a little bit? You have a short period of time where you can do that. Kind of distress it. Even if it's not wet. Just a little bit, it fades. Huh! I don't hate that at all. And now, I have another blue strip. That's where I'm getting all these blue pieces from. Soon, strange things begin to happen. The story's kind of dragging, isn't it? It is to me. And I know what's going to happen. I cut off the H. Oh dear. Let's see. Oh, I know what I got to do too. I got to put the date on the reason why page that I did yesterday because I forgot it and I don't want to not forget when I think I'll be able to remember that I did this Halloween, pre-Halloween, but I don't think I'll remember which year. When I'm at the nursing home. And we're all tucking on the front porch in our rocking chairs. So, okay. let's see, let's just put 925 right here. Even though some of it was in August, but that's okay. Don't ever be ashamed of loving the strange things that make your weird little heart happy. That's for sure. These are the strange little things that make my weird heart happy. I don't want to tear this, but it won't tear correctly. I love that. Super easy. Oops. Yeah, you do belong. Okay. That's too much green. It's standing out. Let's see if we can't do something with this edge. No. But this has got a bunch of lines on it. Might be enough graphics on the top layer then. Yeah. Directional stuff on the bottom layers. That this on the top layer kinds of... I put the glue on the wrong side. Sometimes I'm just a little bit of a dingleberry. That's what I call Gunner. You little dingleberry. Okay. That looks better. That was too much green. And I don't think I'm going to add the burlap. Maybe on one side. If I can find enough long ones. Oopsie, sorry. I think I moved you. Oh, I could tie him in a knot. Oh yeah, this is going to work. Ooh, maybe it will. It's a good thing I have fingernails right now. Look. Yes. It doesn't look princessy, does it? With a little bow. Maybe put the bow on the side. Now I think I might sew that on. That has enough that I can grab onto at the knot. And I'm going to do it before I glue the page down. Actually, I'm not going to tie a knot because it'll secure the thread in the back better. So I'm going to go through the middle of it, kind of like a bookbinding thing. Come from the edge, go down in the middle, come up on the other edge, and go down back in the middle. Not quite the same place, though. I might do that a couple times. I might just go over the whole thing. I guess there's no might about it. I am. But going down in the middle, at least secures it. It can't slip out on top or on the bottom. It's kind of tacked down. I need to train these to stay down. Okay. And it's kind of clear. It's a very light beige thread, so it's not in your face there, but it's there. Now you guys need to stay down. The farther I get into this too, I keep forgoing glue and using tape, because double-sided tape, because it needs some strength, because we're getting quite lumpy purposely here. And the glue sometimes may not last until I'm in the nursing home, so the tape most likely will. Has a better chance. Oh my gosh. That was a complete and utter surprise. Work intuitively. Listen to the paper. Clean off your desk. Don't throw anything away. Voila, paper. All right, I gotta put all these needles someplace so I don't lose them. And tomorrow when I come back, I may have a surprise for y'all. May. But I really, okay, I'm gonna have to do something with these. Oops, more pieces of paper. Tree bark. Do you have tree bark on your desks? I do. Love that. That was unexpected. It's just enough color to make my heart sing. And I did put the date. Yes, I did. Okay, I think I'm gonna, I don't want it like that. I know that's not explaining what I'm trying to say, but a piece of paper out of the trash. I want it to kind of stick out. Scissors. Do y'all scissors ever look like this? Cleaning the handles. They are well loved. All right. I'm going to put 9:25 and put that down then. I think it's going to get lost. However, maybe it needs a little something, something. I think everything needs a little something, something, especially right now. Okay. Sometimes under these lights, my glue gets goopy by the end of a session. I gotta put it away from the light. Get away from the light. There, that's good. All right, but this, complete surprise. Look at this lusciousness. This one is extraordinarily long, and it's hanging over yesterday's. I don't know how I'm going to fix that. I might just take some purple washi tape. Huh. Some kind of purple washi tape. Does the girl who loves washi tape have purple? Favorite color? You don't know. Ooh. I forgot I have this from years ago, but it's hard to get out of here. It's skinny, but I might make 2 rows of it because I've used it hardly any, and I've had it forever. Oh, why, look there. That looks fabulous. Much better than the craft paper that was there from the other side. Even though there's a little bit, it still cuts it way back. That's good. Okay. Voila. I'm loving this. But it is coming apart. Yikes. Okay. I still haven't figured out what I'm going to do here. Maybe I do something just like that again and put it right here. I mean, this is really I might have to just cut it apart right here. I am, but not till the end. Love it. Woo! All right. Thanks for watching. Hopefully this afternoon I get a surprise, and I will talk to you tomorrow about it. If I don't say anything, don't ask, because a couple things backfired. All right, I need more paper down. Okay, just because that becomes such a delicious mess after a month or so. It's lovely. Okay, thanks for watching. See you all tomorrow. Bye.